to cease. This morning to cease. I have been here to cease. We are still on queue. We don't know what is happening. What are we benefiting from government, sir? Tell me what we are benefiting from government. We don't benefit anything. What we have has become another thing for us. I've been here. Last week Friday, I was at queue. Some few cars ahead of me. The self-care are finished. Since morning, I left the filling station by 2 o'clock. What are we benefiting from Lagos, from federal government? Tell me.
Okay, Wale, we know that things are, just like you said, what are we benefiting from the federal government? What is your most pressing need now? How is this, fuel crisis affecting you personally?
Do you know where I always come from? Mowe, 500. Ask me how much they are taking now. It's 900, 1,000. And we have no choice. We must enter because I'm going to work. Tell me, our salary have not been increased. I don't know. Let somebody tell me what we are benefiting from Lagos, from federal government. This is only for which we are benefiting from federal government by subsidizing it for us. Tell me. Let's see better. Let better people come.
Well, let me ask you finally.
We are tired.
If you have the chance to speak directly to the government, what would you say?
If I have the chance to speak to the government directly, they will not give me chance.
But if you have the chance, what would you say?
If I have the chance, you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself. We don't know where we are heading to. We don't know where they are driving us to. Tell me now. We don't know where we are driving us to. We don't know where we are going now. Tell me. You that you are interviewing me, sir. Do you know where we are? Do you know where we are going? Do you know where we are heading to?
Well, that's a very pathetic interview there, and I fell for him. I feel the pain in his voice. You can see pains oozing through his voice. That man is going through pain, and that man represents millions of Nigerians out there that are going through pains. Sometimes I ask myself why we, a country of over 200 million persons, we allow themselves to be enslaved by few politicians. What we are experiencing in Nigeria today is nothing but slavery. And sometimes I'm forced to say that Nigerians deserve whatever they are getting from their politicians. An average Nigerian does not understand what good leadership is all about. An average Nigerian does not understand what politics is all about. An average Nigerian does not understand what election is all about. To them, election is all about game. Because I don't understand why some persons in Nigeria will make statements like, this presidential candidate is the best, this presidential candidate is competent, this presidential candidate can do the work, but I will not vote for him because he's an Igbo man. You see some of them saying, this man is good, he can do the job, but I will not vote for him because of his supporters. His supporters are rude, his supporters are attacking other people. But then we make other statements like, I will vote for this particular candidate to teach another presidential candidate a lesson. Isn't that witchcrafty? How do you intend to teach a billionaire who is a politician a lesson? You that stand on the queue to buy fuel, you that cannot afford 3 square meals in your life, you that has been depending on your parents to survive, you that survive on 1.5 gig to recharge your phone and come on social media, you are telling someone that became a billionaire at the age of 30 that you want to teach him a political lesson. Is that not stupidity of the highest order? Of course, what I'm saying is what we experienced in the last election. Nigerians had the opportunity to rewrite the wrongs they made in 2015 by voting in an incompetent President Muhammadu Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari took over the 3rd fastest growing economy in the world. President Muhammadu Buhari took over the biggest economy in Africa and rendered it useless. Many Nigerians supported all the policies that President Muhammadu Buhari was turning out, and they suffered greatly for it. In 2023, they had the opportunity to rewrite the wrongs they made in 2015, and they were presented with different presidential candidates. Mr. Tinubu went to the width and the breadth of this country explaining his policies to Nigerians. He told them about the problem we are experiencing in this country, told them the solution to the problems. Tinubu explained to Nigerians inflation, the cause of inflation, and how he intends to solve the inflation in this country. Mr. Tinubu explained to Nigerians the problem of power, went to Egypt, studied how they were able to generate more power in their country, came back to Nigeria and told them that what he is going to do in order to improve our power generation and distribution. One of the biggest problems we've been facing in this country is the problem of oil subsidy. Mr. P2B told them the reason of the oil subsidy, how it is a scam, how he's going to stop it, how he's going to remove the subsidy, and what he's going to put in place in order to mitigate the effect of the oil subsidy removal. Another problem that we are facing in this country is the oil theft in this country. This has affected our oil revenue and economy at larger scale. Mr. P2B said that the oil theft that is going on in this country is being stolen by the people in government. If he gets to power, he will stop oil theft in this country and ensure that we utilize and maximize our oil production effectively. If the issue of oil subsidy and oil theft is being solved by this current administration, you will not be on the queue today. You will not be suffering fuel scarcity today. P2B explained all these things to Nigerians, but you know what they told him? No, we will not vote for you because you're an Igbo man. We will not vote for you because your supporters are attacking other supporters. We will not vote for you because your supporters are rude. We are going to vote for somebody that did not campaign, that did not explain his manifestos to us, that did not hold a single interview, that did not go to any radio or television station to explain to Nigerians the problem in Nigeria, how he's going to solve it. We are going to vote for that man so that we'll teach you a political lesson. Is that not stupidity? Tell me how you tend to live with this kind of people in this country. And today, everything that Mr. P2B explained, everything he foretold, everything he said during the election campaign leading to the 2023 general election is what we are experiencing today. And Nigerians are lamenting, they are crying, they are going to protest against someone who stole his way, who snatched, grabbed it and run away to power. They are going to protest against him. This is the kind of mindset of the people we are sharing the same country with. Ever since Lament Tinubu assumed office, Nigerians have known no peace. They've been going through one pain or the other for fuel subsidy, fuel scarcity. You remove fuel subsidy and yet fuel is not available for the people to buy. The one that is available, you have to stand on the queue for a very long time to buy it at an outrageous price. Tell me if this is not slavery. Tell me if Nigerians are really making use of their brain. All they do is to go on social media, lament, complain, and they go back home suffering and crying. Someone said something that Nigerian politicians are the most luckiest set of people on earth. They could not even imagine how lucky they are that they have people like Nigerians who are absorbing all the stupidity, all the rubbish that the Nigerian politicians are dishing out to them. There is no citizen on earth that would tolerate the level of inhumanity to human that Nigerian politicians are dishing to Nigerian citizens. There is no citizen on earth that would tolerate such. The only people that are tolerating this level of abysmal failure are Nigerians. As of August, they stepped out on the street to protest against bad government. Have demands they presented to the federal government before they went to protest. Among those demands were reduce the cost of governance, end insecurity, reverse the oil subsidy. The president is here to attend to any of those things that led Nigerians to protest, but rather the president has gone ahead to buy a $150 million presidential jet in the midst of economic crunch, in the midst of sufferings of Nigerians. Insecurity is still on the increase. Criminals and bandits are still on rampage, killing and maiming innocent Nigerians. Imagine adopting and killing an airmine in the north. That is the height of it. The same government is arraigning protesters and charging them for treason because they went out to protest. They went out to carry out their fundamental human rights. And the same government is arresting journalists that are giving classified information to Nigerians. The oil subsidy that Nigerians are asking the government to reverse is nowhere to be found. Nigerians are paying through their nose. They are paying exorbitant prices after standing on the queue for a very long time to buy fuel. One would have expected that after the protest, there's going to be normalcy in government. At least the government will listen to them and try to implement some of the things that they've raised. However, the government of President Lament Tinubu is giving a zero attention to what Nigerians are seeking for. The government do not even regard Nigerians. He did not even see Nigerians as a threat to his presidency. He does not even see Nigerians as someone that can determine his presidency. After all, to him, they did not vote for him. He did not come to power by their vote. He knows how he came to power, so he's not even taking Nigerians serious. Whatever they protested for is worse after the protest, and Nigerians are quiet. Nigerians are on social media complaining. Don't feel pity for them, because you cannot vote in bad government and you expect that same government to do good things for you. It is not possible. Many of you will say that we did not vote for him. You did not vote for him, but you allow him to be in power. No citizen on earth will not allow someone they did not vote for to be in power. It's not possible. Look at what happened in Venezuela. They did not vote for the president, but the man decided to return himself back to power, and the citizens said, no, we did not vote for you. We are not going to allow you to vote. They went on the street and they protested. They made it sure that it was very uncomfortable for the president. But what did Nigerians do? They folded their hands and allowed someone that they did not vote for to be inaugurated. And you want to tell me that Nigerians did their best? They did absolutely nothing. They contributed to whatever is happening in this country today. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.